Yo, when it comes to government and economy, per se, China and the United States as being the two superpower in the world. So, what is the goal? What is the argument? What is the competition? Let's say it's economy. Let's say who has the best economy, who has the most advanced economy, who is the most uh of what. Let's say, all right, you're the best and stuff, and you have the world order. Are you the right leader in the chair to lead the world? In that case, then what are you rating economy success off of? Is it off of money, or is it off of its prosperity? Because economy needs both the top and the bottom to work. So what is the purpose of it all? Government. The purpose of government is to govern the people. So it would be not it shouldn't it be which government govern its people the best is the best country? So I'm confused, not too confused, but I try to figure it out and see different angles, in the macro spectrum of things. Let's say, what are you guys gonna blow up the world over? What is it about? Is it we're trying to fight for whatever is left? So because the world is going scarce of resources or something, what is it we're fighting for? Each other's land, tariff, the money in the political affairs, regardless of what it is. Like, how are you treating your internal people? How are you looking at your people now and treating them? Because as far as the government, that is what I'm looking as a concerning factor. But in another sense, looking long term, whatever political structure is taking place now may have its effect, as I seen previously in the past, when I was looking at these things, for it to and for it to unfold from 2014. I was listening to the decoupling between the United States and the UK, based off Britain and its ancient rulings. So it's these things, European, all these countries. I've been watching all this thing take place from 2014. I was living in Victorville, and I was listening to all of it. And when I was listening to it, and when I was listening to the Congress speaking about the whole situation, it's more about superpower and world economy. Who run the world economically? They get to put down the policies, the belief systems, and things like that. So it's like saying, let's say China become the new superpower. They were saying what I was perceiving back then, that, and this part ain't even played out yet. Let's say China become the new superpower. They're saying Americans, we're gonna understand how we're gonna not have to, but it's gonna be a thing to where we get to know Chinese philosophy, get to know what kind of more about all kind of different things will be integrated, just like how, if it's an American way, just like that, how America will be integrated within China, just like how America been integrated, or British been integrating and colonizing and making its language a prime tool in different countries for them to have the mentality of how to understand English, so that economy can be an English speaking economy, even though if it's not an American, it's still English speaking. So there's some relativity there. We can understand these people and stuff like that. Communication and language is the thing that people colonize with. We colonize you, we break you, we get to you to we give you our belief system and our language. So these are the things, and these are the things that they're fighting over, when they should be kind of like not fighting over it, but coming together without a fight, but an agreement, like, hey, these are advantages to learn from each other. You know what I mean? These countries should be learning strengths from each other, because what I say, bro, to look at it in a macro spectrum, I know this is kind of friction for me to say, but let's say United States and China and Russia is at war, big war, and they broke some kind of grand seal code of nuclear that they haven't spoke. They broke. They shake the solar system or something, and that sends some signal to some higher source or entity that come down and rain upon us. As far as, let's say it's not God, but let's say it's some signal of some extraterrestrial beast of an alien that come, and I'm talking the movies. Like I said, it's frictional. But let's say we're a mid-war or about to war, or in the starts of the war, bombs flying, and we see the sky crack, bro, and we see shit coming in. Are we gonna like still like, yo, are we still gonna be shooting China and shooting back United States or back and forth to Russia? Are we gonna still be where are we gonna turn our weapons? That's what I'm trying to say. We're all one. We're the same fucking thing. We just need some grand shit to happen so we can realize that there is something, or there is extra thing out there that we should be more precautious about. Let's just per se. And if not, we shouldn't have to be fighting for these simple things. The earth has much resources, bro, for everybody, and they're just dealing with political agendas, advancement, all these confusion, because there's lack of worldwide teamwork. Countries don't know how to come together and form unity and stuff like that because of dinosaur kind of type mentality, and old ancient narrative that these leaders are living by without any kind of sense of adaptation to where the world is actually today. So I'm just saying, bro, all this fight for nothing. We should really have some grand kind of alien attack or so that really come to really fucking tear this shit down. And it should come right when the war is, just started, maybe, a quarter way through, and that shit comes along, so man can really realize that, all right, cool, we're not our enemy. There's bigger enemy out there and shit like that. That would really show us something. And the alien, they should come like ravaged, just tearing shit up. Let us know that where they came to slay. You know what I mean? Then, like I said, the thing is, because the earth just been here, we haven't had no visitors, actually like known visitor to the globe, like, oh shit, okay, this became common, like, oh shit, everybody saw this, it spoke, whatever, because we haven't had no kind of real evidence as far as the masses understanding. It's more of mysteries, and I believe half and half, but I'm just saying, let's say it's a 100% belief now, because we don't have that. Man is here on the planet and we're alone, and we've just been alone for a long time, that we can make things work. But I don't know why you want to use the fire to keep things in this kind of way. When I say fire, negative frequencies and stuff. Why all these long-term grudges and contract, all these disagreements, all these agendas, high political agendas that has nothing to do with the actual people down below, who's actually feeling from what they're doing. You know what I mean? And not only people down below, but a lot of different people just around the world and stuff. Like I said, we're just alone, so it's like when you think of the world and the collective consciousness and the collective of humanity as one being, you be like, it hates itself. It hates, because all cultures make up the being. It's one band, one sound, one planet, everything on it. It's one this, So I'm just saying, one band, one sound, one humanity. In that collective conscious, it's in self-hatred. It needs to come together in itself, in its council, in its people, and its different cultures and ethnicities and nations and stuff, and figure a better way out to you know, dialogue is the best way to start, you know. Dialogue, clarity, and all the bad conversation and all is just as good as the good conversation in treaties and stuff like that. We need to know why you're mad, and here's how we can try to go around circumventing these situations. So these political leaders, I hope everybody get it together in the world. You know what I mean? I'm just someone who, you know, look over the world in a meditative state. That's, I have a passion as an observer. I'm trying to, you know, practice a little speaking now and again. So this video is 10 minutes and we're going to keep it there. But, you know, that's just my take on political warfare and how we're moving, and, you know, just take. Peace, yo.